In 2018, South African Breweries provided Lukhanyo High School with a world-class multi-purpose sports court, which was implemented by the Sports Trust, and this formed part of SAB's public interest commitment. Since then, the Sustainable Sports Skills Program has instilled the culture of sport among the learners, trained local coaches, and ensured that they have become fitter and provided an opportunity for the educators of the school to be trained in physical education.
The South African Breweries has been a proud trustee of the Sports Trust for many years. It's a relationship that we really cherish, and the Sports Trust acts as our implementation partner when it comes to recreational and sports facilities.
Previously, the learners of the school were playing sport on the grass, which hindered their training due to the uneven surface and substandard facilities. Now, with this new multi-purpose sports court, it has definitely improved their training and experiences of playing on a world-class surface. The base is made from recycled plastic, and the top tiles are made in such a way that they provide lateral forgiveness on the joints when playing on the surface.
We were looking for locations that are previously disadvantaged or where there hasn't been much infrastructure upgrade, especially with regards to sports and recreational facilities. The second reason we chose the school was because of the leadership's willingness to participate and implement the plan.
Before the court was built, we couldn't train in a regular basis because we had to ask other schools to borrow us the training facilities. So this court helped us in many ways in which that we can train in our school, and at the time we are supposed to train.
We were so happy and so honored to receive this tennis court. It really helped the school a lot.
When we used to play soccer, we used to play at the grounds, and which was not safe because there was a lot of grass and then thorns and stuff. I feel like this environment it's perfect for us and safe for us to play here.
The South African Breweries has a deep-rooted commitment to youth development, and the multi-purpose sport facilities like this one enables us to do that by offering recreational facilities that help young people keep busy and in such a way also make an impact on underage drinking.
The school benefited a lot, even the community, because they were making use of this facility. So in terms of our learners, they would come here during the life orientation period and they would do the physical education. So the teacher concerned for the subject would tell the coaches which skill to develop to the learners, and the learners will be given the marks on that. In terms of the community, when they were using the facility, it was just unfortunate that last year, because of COVID-19, the pandemic, we could not allow the community into the school to make use of this facility. But before that, they were always welcomed to make use of this facility because it did not only benefit the school, but it was also benefiting the community.
The coaches from this program were recruited locally from the community and trained, which has created sustainable employment for them. This has ensured that the school has maintained an ongoing physical education program, as well as extramural activities and competitions being hosted between the schools in this area.
It started 3 years ago, 2018 if I'm not mistaken, where we did a community recruitment with the coaches. That was when the coach was put here. So we had to get people that are going to run physical education at the school. So we did recruitment in the community, and out of 30 people we had to select 2 members, which is a boy and a girl. As you can see them, they're busy doing their stuff. Yeah. So it's been a long journey. It's been in the past 3 years, yes.
I've been longing to come here. It was 6 months back. I spoke to the principal, Mr. Mokoko, that if I can come and volunteer. He said, no, there are still people who are working here. So we're going to wait and talk to the guys who organize as an active sports trust. And I got an opportunity. They had me, and it is my 8 months here. It is very interesting because sometimes we need to give back, and this is the opportunity for me. As I have the experience, I want to pass it to the kids, to the educators, so that I can contribute something towards educating these learners.
Ntho e important mo sporting for bana ba sekolo gore ba improve mo sporting, because some of them ba rata go dlala sports but a ba kgone go ba need a coach a tlo ba assistant a tlo ba pushang to every sport or by enjoy by it.
The 2020 pandemic and lockdown did affect the learners and community. However, when the lockdown rules were relaxed, they returned to school and continued training according to the COVID-19 rules and regulations. This ensured their safety and allowed them to continue with their phys ed training to maintain their fitness levels.
The pandemic has never been easy for me, as I had to make some adjustments last year as I was studying. We couldn't come to school regularly as we had different days to come. So it really affected my studying a lot because it was very difficult because we didn't get any assistance from teachers. So for me it was never easy. However, I managed to make it.
From my own point of view, it wasn't actually positive for me, it was a negative thing because I couldn't succeed on playing soccer and doing whatever I wanted to do, like attend trials, birds in Johannesburg. And then my academics dropped. I was actually discouraged and then was worried if I'm going to make it to grade 12 or not. But then I made it because I believed in myself.
Me and my team didn't come to school on the same day because of the pandemic. We couldn't all come to school on the same day, so we couldn't train together and build our team endorsement. And as well as my academics, they have dropped because I cannot self-study. I need my teacher to assist me in such subjects as math, because math is a practical thing, so you need your teacher to be there to encourage you school-wise.
It was sad because at times the learners would lose their loved ones, and as a school we had to support them, and it was sad, bro. Teachers also lost their loved ones, and maybe I should say fortunately in our case as a school we never lost a learner or a teacher, but from our families we did lose some of our family members because of that COVID-19. We had to understand what the teachers and the learners went through during that time of their bereavement, and we had to listen to them, to vent out their frustrations, because honestly they were frustrated because of what happened in the past because of COVID-19.
During the COVID, we had to follow the rules, and learners need to sanitize, put a mask. We need to take their temperature, and it has helped us, to follow the rules as the president has said, as the principal has said, so that we can be careful. And the other thing, learners, they must give the example towards them first, to come with their masks and to sanitize.
It was very difficult because, as we know, the schools were shut down and the coaches couldn't come to the school. But then, as a company activation, we made a plan of saying the coaches must do community sports. Also in that, during the community sport, they had to do it under COVID protocol, which is a selected number of kids coming through, not a bunch of kids, a lot of them. It could be 10 per session, and then we ran the community sports, and then we divided our sessions in those, 10 per session.
The benefits of this facility is that it allowed the school to host tournaments against other schools in the area, as well as providing a world-class facility for the learners to improve their skills. It also accommodates 5 sports on one court, including 5-a-side soccer, netball, basketball, volleyball, and tennis.
So the court has improved our sporting activities very well in terms of soccer. When it comes to soccer, our boys have they've gotten much more motivated because of this court. They started winning tournaments, taking their training very seriously because they don't have to go to other schools for training. In terms of netball, our girls have very well improved and they started winning their tournaments. And then with volleyball, the girls and boys have went out to play with other schools and they have won.
I feel that it has improved our activities at school because of most of us can keep our fitness, and then we're able to train nicely and safely, as I said. And then our school teams and netball and volleyball has improved. We win tournaments, we win our games.
It produced stars. We have produced stars. We have one of the learners who's training with Orlando Pirates. We have a goalkeeper of under 19 of Pirates. We have a learner who's going for trials with Pirates, and some of them have been taken for trials as well for Swallows and etc. Whatever teams that we have sent out to compete and play on behalf of whether the district or the school comes or emanates from this course. They are being built from this course. So I have no doubt that they assist us a lot and they contribute a lot.
I would like to encourage my fellow players and the community to make sure that they take care of this facility. For let's not us be selfish, because the future learners might need it as well as we need it, and they must see that how we enjoyed using the facilities.
Let's just secure what we have and protect it. This is not only for today but for tomorrow as well, for our own kids, so that they can also be physically fit. And what I could love to say is that let's just protect our facilities. We really need them.
First of all, you need to involve the community. If you involve the community, they're the people that will look after it. Hence, we had to employ the community members to be part of this, which is they became the coaches, because they're the ones that look after it during weekends when they play matches here. So it's not used haphazardly, and there's a schedule that is followed from the school, and that is done by the school, by the coaches and the principal. So they use the community, or they field with the community. So that's why you can still see it. It's in good shape.
So from what I've heard from Active Education, who is our implementation partner with regards to the coaching and at the facility, this facility played a really important part, especially during COVID and during these lockdowns, for the youth there to be able to participate in sport in a safe way. And I believe that the impact has been really successful. Nelson Mandela famously said that sport has the power to change the world. And I think in South Africa, it's even more evident in the role that sport plays in the social cohesion of the country. We've seen that time and time again when our national teams perform on the world stage. Furthermore, I think that sport also offers young people that physical exertion, the exercise, and I think that makes for a healthier society.
The Sports Trust, together with their trustees and corporate donors, are committed to bringing about transformation in sport and providing sustainable opportunities for the learners, teachers, and communities in which they work. We thank our trustee, South African Breweries, for their continued support so that we can continue to enhance education through sport.